Alright, so fuck you. Never looking at you again. Can we just have an X over him, please? Okay, so Matt is the other one, right? Matt. So between Matt and
Yeah,
Craig,
Matt was runner up.
we're gonna go with Matt.
You can add the X in post.
Fuck you, Joseph. Alright, let's go. Message him. Save and continue. Grow your own
Grow
vegetables.
your
It's
own
cheaper,
vegetables.
I think.
It's
It is cheaper,
I
but
think.
you're talking about pennies.
Alright. Matt and I have spent a lot of time together lately. After we went record shopping the first time, it sort of became a weekly tradition for us to scope out Final Fantasy VII for new releases.
I like that name. Was that
On
the name?
quieter
Did I
days.
say that name before?
I don't know. I'll
Anyway.
go to the coffee spoon and just hang out with him. He's been trying to get me to branch out from my usual black coffee to try new drinks, and they're always delicious. Since I've been spending so much time with Matt, Carmencita and Amanda have become really close friends. Amanda's taken Carmencita under her wing, teaching her about photography, helping her with homework, and introducing her to music that's not just boy bands. Well, she did end up taking her to one of those scream, cry, dancing boy concerts, so Matt wouldn't have to go. Truly a heroic move. I can tell that Carmencita really looks up to her a lot, so it's great that Amanda's trying to be a good mentor. Aww. Open mic night is tonight. Amanda and I busy ourselves getting ready. I tried to pick out a nicer outfit than usual and pace around my room. A bunch of really cool bands are going to be playing, and I'm excited to see them. I haven't been to a show since the first time Matt and I hung out.
Have we ever worn a different outfit?
No, it's weird. Ever since Matt played piano for me that one time, I've never been able to convince him to do it again. He's told me that he also plays guitar, drums, and even trumpet. He still won't play any of them. For someone so passionate about music, it's strange that he doesn't want to actually play it.
You ready to go, Pops?
I can hear Amanda in the hallway as she approaches my room. Yep. Amanda pops her head in and looks me over. She pinches the bridge of her nose.
Dad, we talked about this.
What?
The sandals. They're older than I am.
Vintage, some would argue.
I thought you threw them out.
Amanda, since when did you enroll in the Fashion Police Academy?
I got kicked out because I was a loose cannon who didn't play by the rules. For example, you're not allowed to mix florals, but you totally can if you have a good eye for color.
You're out of your jurisdiction, rookie. Amanda guards the door until I pick out a better outfit.
Stop. Those sandals are going directly into the evidence locker.
What's the...
trash. Sorry.
It's the trash.
Ooh, compromise. Let's compromise. I keep the sandals, but won't wear them tonight. Then we have the exact same argument the next time I try to pull them out.
I guess. Come on, Dad, we gotta go.
I've never seen the coffee spoon so packed. I spot familiar faces from the POP concert, all sipping on their caffeinated beverages of choice. A couple of people are setting up on stage. I don't see Matt, but I'm sure he's busy in the back. Miranda and Carmencita find each other immediately and do their secret handshake, some complicated clapping with their hands and then a big hug.
Eats? Sorry.
I turn to see Hugo standing at the table with none other than Damien. Fancy seeing you two here.
I am, as you know, a dedicated patron of the arts.
It's a bit of a tradition between Damie and I now. Matt's open mic nights always seem to bring out the best talent in town.
Sometimes it gets a bit odd, even for my admittedly eclectic tastes.
You guys seen Matt around?
Yeah, he was helping that Pablo kid get some equipment out of his van.
Whoa, Vacant Vale's playing a set?
What?
It's a witch house. Damien's ears perk.
What is that?
I don't know.
Well, it sounds delightful.
Amanda says it isn't.
Shame.
Alright, I'm gonna go find Matt and see if he needs any help. I head to the back room of the Coffee Spoon where I find Matt going over some last-minute show details with Pablo.
My dude!
Pablo and I share a full-on sincere bro hug.
Glad you could make it, Bees.
Wouldn't miss it for the world, man. You guys need any help?
I think we're all set, actually. Pablo, can you remind me what order people are going up in?
Well, you've got the handsome and unforgettable Vacant Veil opening up the set with selections from his new album, Witch Diaries. And then the Third Waves, who are all extremely attractive and could beat me up, and I'd still be into it, are playing a 3-person acoustic set. We got a little bit of spoken word in there, a magic act, and then it looks like we're closing with Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir!
There's Jonathan.
No, absolutely not.
I remember the ridiculous set that this band put on when they opened up for PUP. Sometimes when it's quiet, I can still hear the sound of an accordion being violently thrown against the wall over and over. They weren't that bad.
No, you don't understand. The last time they played open mic night, they lit their bassist on fire, and the fire marshal had to shut us down. They also refused to pay for their drinks.
How rude.
Yikes.
Animals. They're not playing tonight.
Well, they're outside. All 17 of them.
Oh my God.
Tell them we're full.
Then who's filling their spot? Sounds good.
I
I don't think you should suggest.
yeah.
Do not
It's
suggest
tough,
that. I
because
don't
you're
think
definitely gonna fuck it up if you are doing it.
Yeah.
But also, you don't want to put it impose upon Matt.
Yeah, maybe
Oh,
he'll
man.
just like take
You
over
will
for
not
me.
let yourself on fire.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll play. What are you doing?
What? What do you even do?
Stop talking. Close your mouth. The Scumminess Manifesto is making a comeback solo show.
Oh no. I thought you didn't know how to play anymore.
You don't know how to play anything anymore. Ska comes to you in the hour when you need it most, without fail. Oh god. Stop being so desperate to please your hot friend, Bees. Is there a keyboard around? Your unending thirst will be your ultimate downfall.
Yeah, I have one right here.
Then it's settled.
Dude, are you sure?
No, I'm not. As sure as ska is generally played with staccato notes on the upbeat.
Well, as long as nothing gets set on fire, it couldn't possibly be worse than Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir.
Matt grabs me by my shoulders and stares into my eyes.
Thank you, Bees. I owe you big time.
I settle back into my seat with Amanda and watch the show start. The house is packed now with a few people who've been standing outside to watch. What have I gotten myself into? Please tell me there's a piano minigame. Amanda, I may have made a mistake.
If you bought a brand new pair of those sandals in hopes that I would be okay with you wearing them, I swear to...
I agreed to pull out my ska.
You're a what?
My ska.
No. Absolutely not.
I had to help Matt.
Dad, I love you, and I support you, but we left ska behind for a reason.
Look, it's either this or we're... Look, it's either this or we're in the splash zone for a group of 20 musicians all crying at the same time for the sake of art. I'm not being hyperbolic about the splash zone thing. They literally hand out ponchos. Somehow this is a preferable option. I just have to play the thing.
Play what thing? You don't know how to play any instruments.
Just Promise me you'll still love me after this.
I promise. But I may have to change my last name, and I hope you'll understand.
Of course.
And my new last name is gonna be Fireblast.
Amanda.
Not far off.
Or maybe Cold Steel.
Also not far off.
Not far off.
Matt takes the stage to a roar of applause from the crowd. He grabs the mic and addresses us all.
Thank you, everyone, for coming out tonight.
Matt's so nervous. And I'm so nervous. I can't stop staring at his mouth, and that makes me even more nervous.
We have a jam-packed roster of amazing local talent who you might already know, or maybe have seen before, but would like to see again. And I'm rambling now. So, sorry.
Aw, Matt.
So, let me just bring on a dear friend of mine who's making his live show debut. Please welcome to the stage, Vacant Veil.
The crowd cheers again, and Pablo bounds up to the stage beaming. He sets up his 2 laptops and keyboard and launches into his set.
Thank you, everyone. This one is called Witch House Never Dies, and you're next.
Please tell me they're singing. Pablo hits the crowd with a heavy, inaccessible synth bass layered under drum samples and clips from science fiction shows played in reverse. It's maybe not the right show for this, but everyone seems to be enjoying whatever this is. At the end of the song, Pablo jumps on the mic.
Thank you to all the veil wearers who came out tonight.
A portion of the crowd cheers. He has a fan base already? He has a name for the fan base? This is his first live show.
You can buy t-shirts out of the trunk in my car after the show. Also, I'd like to thank my mom for coming out to watch me play. You're my rock, Ma!
Love you, honey!
Pablo plays a few more songs that are actually super fun to listen to. Wow, definitely did not see that coming. Especially after Amanda's strongly worded thoughts about the genre. Once he's done, he vacates the stage. Like a vacant veil vacates the stage. And Matt jumps back up again.
Big round of applause for our very own Pablo, who coincidentally works here. Yay, Pablo. Up next are a group of young ladies who have been tearing up the East Coast with Riot Punk for 3 tiers now.
It did say
Years.
tears. It said
Years.
tears.
I definitely meant years. 3 years. Sorry. The writing on my hand's a bit smudged because I'm sweating a lot. And I shouldn't have told you all that. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go put deodorant on.
Wow, he seems just as visibly nervous as I feel right now.
Put your hands together for the third waves.
Buzzcut Molly from Vinyl Fantasy VII takes the stage, followed by 2 girls with colorful hair and fishnet stockings. All of them are wearing combat boots and all of them look mad about something. Their scent is so energetic that it almost seems like a pit is going to open up in the coffee shop. I look over to Amanda, who's clearly enjoying the hell out of oh my god.
Anarchic.
My brain wants to say Antarctic. Antarctic.
Antarctic.
Female-fronted punk rock.
Dad, can I get a lip ring?
Sure, if you pay for it yourself.
Come on, it's no fun if it's not an active youthful rebellion.
After the third waves close out their set, a variety of acts play to the delight of sometimes horror of the crowd. The magician tries to turn a cup of coffee into a cup of coins, but ends up just spilling hot coffee all over himself and dropping the coins. As each act leaves the stage, I get more and more nervous. There are so many people here. I don't know anything about how to play the piano, other than it has keys, and you have to touch the keys to make sounds. Also, I almost spilled the flat white stripes in my hand because it's trembling so much.
No joke, Dad. I'm rooting for you. You're gonna knock him dead.
Hopefully not
Oh
literally.
my god. The
Thanks,
flat
Manda
white
Panda.
stripes. Amazing.
An improv comedy group takes the stage. They take suggestions from the crowd and end up doing a scene that was supposed to be about coffee, but instead turns into 5 minutes of dick jokes. Classic. I have a hard time laughing. My stomach is tying itself into knots. Not just regular knots either, like the kind of knots you get when you throw your phone charger, headphones, and laptop charger into the same bag. Out of nowhere, Matt sits down next to me.
Hey, are you doing okay?
Totally fine. Everything is great. Nothing is wrong. I mean, any of
Nothing is
these,
wrong.
honestly.
I feel like all of
All
three
of the
them at
above.
once. I am totally fine. Everything is great. Nothing is wrong.
Which one do we choose?
I think nothing is wrong is the best one because that uses the word wrong.
Nothing is wrong. Everything's great. Totally fine. I don't know which one.
I vote the
I
bottom
mean,
one.
Probably
have an
doesn't
opinion.
matter.
Alright.
I think the top one, maybe I'm totally fine.
I'm totally fine. I want to show him that I'm okay, but I just can't get the words out. Oh. I'm here.
All right, just making sure. I know you're gonna do great, Bees.
Matt
Bees?
squeezes my shoulder and jogs back up to the stage.
Everybody, we're down to the last act of the night. Now this person, who is my friend, is making their return to the stage after a long hiatus. Please welcome, formerly of the Communist Manifesto, Bees Blacksmith.
Everyone cheers as I take the stage. Damien and Hugo are staring at me in shock. Hey everybody. Good to be here. Thanks for having me on. Great crowd. My name is Bees, but you can call me by my stage name.
Also Bees.
Also
Oh my
Bees.
God.
Frankie, Five Arm Freddy, Thomas.
Which
Tell
one is
Loki.
the musical pun?
Frankie Two-Tone. There's
I don't know any of these puns.
Me neither. It's probably something ska
Tommy
related.
Two-Tone is a band.
Useful.
Oh yeah. Are they a band? What
I'm
are the
pretty
other
sure they
ones?
all are. But which one's
Yeah,
the
but
ska
I
one?
don't get any of them.
Me neither. I don't listen to ska.
Frankie Two-Tone.
See that one?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
period at the end? Alright, the crowd. Oh, we got some hearts.
Got
The
some
crowd
hearts.
claps
No eggplants,
politely.
though.
I sit down at the piano. That's a lot of keys. There's so many keys. Do pianos usually have this many keys? God, these lights are really bright. Someone coughs. I guess that's some good stage banter, and now I have to play a song. The song is called Beat Me Up, Scotty.
Oh God.
Deep breath.
I love this.
How hard can it be? Yes, minigame.
You have a mini game.
Wait.
Oh boy, that looks bad.
How do you play
Okay.
it?
Okay, no matter how disastrous this is, I just have to make it through the whole song and I'll have it save the day. Here goes nothing.
Tickle that ivory.
What?
Hello.
Please sing
everyone.
along.
Okay. Oh, pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Oh, singing that easy ska tune. Unity. Watch us fill up the room. Rude boys coming for ya. Take warning. If you don't skank tonight, it'll be alarming. Alarming. Everybody ska! Beam me up, Scotty! Beam me up
What?
to the Scott Trek Enterprise.
Piano solo.
Piano solo.
This is bad.
This is pretty bad.
I can't tap one at a time. It just, my entire hand goes down on it.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be bad. Bravo.
Thank you.
I heard one clap.
Oh my god.
Doing your best to
Doing
serve.
your best. I noticed that they were all S's, but I was like, what?
I look up at the crowd. I see a bunch of people shifting their seats. Oh no, I'm losing them. Ska really is dead, and I killed it. Everybody ska?
Everybody, ska!
Like a checkerboard where tie-wearing angel descended from two-tone heaven, Matt walks on stage playing the guitar. We lock eyes and he gives me a reassuring smile as he effortlessly plays the chorus to the song. I look out to see the crowd go wild to Matt's appearance on stage. Everyone's bouncing around now. It fills me with renewed energy as we jump into the chorus. Beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up to Scotty to the Star Trek Enterprise. Matt jumps into an improvised solo that was way better than the one Darren Springsteen wrote in high school. We make it to the end of the song in one piece and the crowd goes wild. I am moist with sweat, head to toe. Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Sella. The crowd practically screams. They all start chanting Matt's name. They want to hear you play, man. Matt smiles.
I think I'm ready.
I excuse myself from the stage and take my seat next to Amanda as Matt cozies up to the microphone.
Take back what I said about Scott. That was pretty cool.
Was it? I high five Amanda and we
Not
look toward the stage.
Hey, everybody.
More cheers.
I haven't played in front of people in a long time, but it's cool to be back. This one goes out to a good friend.
Matt locks eyes with me. We both smile.
Who helped me to be able to do this again. Thank you. This is an old one from Stillness the Dancing.
The entire crowd excitedly jumps to their feet. Matt closes his eyes and starts playing an upbeat, intricate melody. The crowd sways to the music. Matt looks entirely at peace with a small smile on his face as he sings. After he finishes his song, the crowd insists on an encore. He ends up playing a few more tunes to an adoring audience before thanking everyone for coming out. The moment he steps off stage, he gets mobbed by people. Everyone seems to be amazed that he's playing again. Damien and Hugo thread their way through the crowd to talk to me.
That was amazing.
It was certainly a sight. Do they make industrial darkwave ska?
Oh god.
I'm not too sure if that genre exists, but it'd never too late to start a band, apparently. I glance back over to Matt, who's hugging a bunch of people. They really seem excited to see him play.
Well, yeah, he hasn't played since he lost Rosa.
What? I didn't realize. It suddenly all makes sense why Matt was so reluctant to play. He must have taken so much for him to jump on stage with me just now. The crowd slowly filters out into the street as the show ends. I decide to stick around a little longer to see if I can talk to Matt.
Hey, I'm taking Carmencita to get ice cream. Is it okay if she sleeps over?
Who's Carmencita?
I don't recall.
I don't remember.
We're gonna paint our nails and start a punk band. Oh boy.
Yeah, go have fun. Just please don't wake up the neighbors with any biting truths about the government or whatever.
Don't worry, we'll wake them up figuratively instead.
Amanda and Carmencita bump fists and head out. I spot Matt finishing up conversations with a couple of stragglers on their way out of the coffee shop. Hey, Matt.
Hey, dude.
Need help closing up?
I would love that.
Matt and I stack up chairs and sweep the floor in silence. We carry the stage equipment back to Matt's van where we see Pablo selling merch to the crowd of people out of his trunk.
Shirts of the finest quality, every step of production from thread to stitch, overseen by yours truly, graphic designs fit for a king.
That kid's gonna go far.
We head back into the coffee spoon and Matt puts the finishing touches on closing. When we're all done, Matt and I lean up against the counter. Thanks for saving me from myself up there.
All in all, it ended up being pretty cute.
Aww.
Plus, you protected us from the Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. Someone told me that they tried to do a street performance down the road, and they all got arrested for trying to form a human pyramid in traffic.
Oh boy.
Did it feel good to be on stage again?
Yeah, it really did.
I heard that you stopped playing after your wife died. I didn't realize it had been that long.
Yeah.
Matt looks like he wants to say something, but is having a hard time getting it out. He takes a deep breath.
I don't know if I should. Oh, man.
I'm not really a people person. Obviously. Crowds make me nervous as hell. As all hell. Which is not exactly the best for performing live music. But when I was with Rosa, she lit up the room. I could follow her lead. After she passed, I was lost. Even touching a guitar hurt too much. I tried playing for people over and over, but the music would never come out. So I just gave up. Guess what I'm trying to say is life wasn't this scary when I had someone in my corner. Someone I felt safe with. I hadn't felt like that for a long time. Until tonight.
What changed?
You.
Aww. Blood rushes to my face.
When I saw you looking so scared on stage, you reminded me of myself. I didn't want anyone else to have to feel that bad.
Aw.
When I got up there and started playing for the first time in forever, I felt comfortable. I was having fun. I had spent all this time being so afraid of performing that I forgot how much I loved it. Your strength gave me strength. Whether you were trying to or not, you got me out of my comfort zone. So, thank you. Thank you for helping me realize that I can do this.
I'm glad I could help. You coming on stage, I didn't think you would stick your neck out for me like that, especially considering all of this. That really means a lot to me.
Well, you mean a lot to me.
Aww. Matt and I lock eyes. He leans in and kisses me, quick and soft. He pulls away, covers his mouth.
Oh my god. I'm sorry. Sorry, I can't believe I just did that.
Neither can I, but I'm glad you did. Our lips touch again. I brush his hair out of the way and rest my hand on the small of his back. Matt pulls me closer. Everything about him is sweet and soft. His lips taste like vanilla. He smells like coffee cake. I can feel him smile through the kiss, which makes me smile. He laughs into my mouth, and I can't help but laugh too, our teeth knocking against each other.
Ow.
The moment I open my eyes, I realize we're still leaning against the espresso machine.
Maybe the coffee shop isn't the right place for this. With the glass windows.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Let's go back to my place.
Eh?
Kawaii.
Damn, rank S. We did better. That was cute. Rude boys.
That was a good ending.
Oh, we don't know how it's gonna end
Yeah,
yet.
we don't know how it's gonna end
I
yet.
also missed it because I got up to use the bathroom and I thought it would be quicker, and I missed everything that happened at the end there.
Oh my gosh. I think I have everything final set up. Okay, we can skip this, right? Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah, this is still the same.
Yeah, let's just
Start
go to
something
the end
fishy.
bit where...
But
Alright.
we do need to get Joseph's, I guess, side story.
Or
What?
little side talk?
Yeah, the talk
Yeah.
at the party or whatever from Joseph. Just 'cause we haven't seen it.
Okay.
We just cut him out at this
Hey.
point.
Yeah.
This is a different timeline, Michelle. He didn't do that to us here.
But he would.
Yeah,
Yeah. Piece of shit.
we know who he is.
We see you,
Heartbreaker.
Joseph.
Brian. Don't let him date you.
Oh,
I have to be slow with this because I don't want to miss Joseph. I don't know when he comes. Okay, this is Craig.
well, we did learn when he comes, but that was in the other timeline.
Nice.
Sick.
Alright.
Okay, all right. Looks like you've settled into this neighborhood quite nicely.
Yep. Couldn't ask for a better cul-de-sac.
Well, I'm glad. Hopefully, we'll see you at more church events.
Don't count on it.
We got a big schedule planned for the rest of the year, and I'm sure the kids would love to see your dance moves again.
Sure thing, Joseph.
And maybe if you aren't doing anything later, we could hang out sometime. Oh, you fucking
no.
bastard.
I wouldn't
Fuck
bet on it.
you.
Yeah,
I guess you want
Joseph,
to
that's
do it.
not gonna
Uh-oh.
happen. Well, see you later. Hugo comes up. Okay.
What? My God.
Hey,
Hey.
good stuff.
Ooh, Carmencita. As I walk up, I can tell they're already deep in conversation.
Listen, it's like prison rules. First day of high school, you gotta establish yourself at the top of the pecking orders.
God.
Really?
No, just find a group of people that you like and then hang out with them. Be yourself. Don't worry about being cool. You'll find friends. That's a lot of insight for someone just coming out of high school. And try not to kiss anyone who has braces.
Also has braces.
You get stuck, kiddo.
Hey guys.
Hey, Amanda's dad.
Carmencita's here. Carmencita here is getting ready for high school. Got any advice?
When you join band, pick the easiest instrument to carry. I'm still walking a little sideways from my sousaphone days.
It is.
Alright, I'll leave you guys to it. Carmencita, me and Amanda still on for dinner with you and your pops tomorrow?
Yes, we're already planning a carrot cake for you guys.
You better keep making rounds. Leave those two to keep inspiring. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat at the back porch step. The sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me.
Killer party, pops.
What can I say? I was inspired.
So, I
Okay, is
have
this the
something
same
special
thing?
for you. Yeah, it's the same thing, I think. We have a different background, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Memories make stuff to break.
Words to live
Ooh,
by.
I glance over to the back of the yard where Matt is sitting on a bench beneath our cherry blossom tree. He smiles at me.
I'll leave you to it. Me and the Emmas are gonna get some ice cream.
Right.
Love you, pops. Finger guns.
Amanda runs off to join her friends.
Did they make up?
I guess
Ice
so.
cream
Yeah.
is people.
I take a seat next to Matt as the last guests make their way out of the party.
Seems like Amanda really enjoyed this. Thanks for putting together such a nice surprise.
Carmencita's middle school graduation is coming up in a year or two. I'm sure for the right fee, I could put something together.
Only if I get to DJ.
Matt looks down at his hands. It seems like he does that whenever he's trying to figure out the right words to say.
Hey. Just want to say that.
Don't fucking break up with me.
Oh gosh, this is gonna come out dumb, no matter how I say it. So here goes. I haven't felt this happy in a long time.
Whoa.
You brought out the best in me. And it wasn't just because of the ska.
Some might say it's in spite of.
Some might say it's in spite of. Although, that was really cute. Even the moment that we've gotten to, or every moment that we've gotten to spend together since we've met has been an adventure. And I just hope that we get to keep doing that.
You make a pretty good team, you know? I mean, I'll let you handle the music playing. And music singing, and actually pretty much everything related to music. But I can organize a party pretty well. I'm also good at kissing, so that's a big plus.
That is true. You are very nice to kiss.
I slide my arm around Matt and run my fingers through his hair, giving him a small kiss in the cheek. He giggles.
See? That was a good one. And hey, I've actually been working on some new stuff. Feels really great to be writing again.
Oh man, Matt, that's amazing. I'd love to listen to it sometime. If you were comfortable with sharing it with me.
Maybe I could show you some new tunes I'm working on in the studio later.
You know, I'm gonna insist that we add a horn section. Matt rests his head on my shoulder and sighs happily.
You know what? I'd actually like that.
Aww.
There we go. Wholesome.
That's a good ending.
That's what I fucking
was
needed. Joseph's a goddamn letdown.
Uh-huh.
Oh, this is way better.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
No.
That was definitely not a dad bod.
The daddy bod.
Ryan, the only one that's the dad bod of this whole game.